Hi Scorpio, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a timeless tarot and oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you Scorpio at the time of viewing this. If anything doesn't resonate, just leave it for another Scorpio out there. Only take what empowers you. That's what this channel is dedicated to. If you'd like for me to pray for you, if you'd like other Scorpios to pray for you, simply say hi in the comments section, leave an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with. And that allows us not only permission, but a way to cast our energy towards you, right? Gives us something we can focus on that represents you. Lastly, thank you for hitting the like button on your way in. It greatly helps the channel grow. I appreciate you. Starting with the messages, smile, you will soon experience a wonderful journey of inner discovery. And find comfort and balance in simple ways, Scorpio. You have support all around you. Right on. That feels good. You know, Scorpio, you've had a lot of messages this year when I reflect back on support, like you have more support than you realize. Are any of you guys resonating with that at all? Can you feel that? It feels like I'm almost, in the readings, tarot is almost trying to convince you, remind you. All right. What's coming towards my Scorpio at this time? Only taking the cards that fly out. We start with the messages. 2 came out. You are making, oh, this is great. You are making progress specifically in an area in your life that is going to pay off for quite a while in the future. 10 of Pentacles is the 3 of Wands. That is, your ships are coming in, Scorpio. Something that you have been working on, something that you've been planning and goal setting around is going to start paying off. But it's almost, you know, the 10 of Pentacles, this is a beautiful card. We all love this because it represents our legacy. It represents inheritance, things that we build that add stability and structure to our future. So it could be family, it can be property related, whatever this is a very successful combination. And so the feeling that's coming through is you're well on your way, Scorpio. You are well on your way. What's coming towards my Scorpio at this time? So you guys, you know, about once or twice a year, YouTube starts doing some weird stuff. And it's been unsubscribing people, thinking that you're probably a bot or something. I'm sure that they have good intentions with it. But people haven't been getting their notifications. So if you're part of the family, if you want to be part of the family, simply toggle on and off that subscribe button. I'm sorry that you haven't been getting all of your notifications. It's very frustrating for me too, because you're getting some awesome messages and they're falling on deaf ears. All right, one more. Wow. Success with the 6 of Wands. That's a victory lap, my friends. And then you've got somebody coming towards you. This is somebody you may or may not know. We're going to find out more in just a moment. But the Knight of Cups is somebody who's kind of wearing their heart on their sleeve. So they're making a kind of offer that is probably based in emotion. We'll leave it at that for now. This is a curious card, and I want to unpack this. The 7 of Cups, when it's in reverse, can talk about all that glitters is not gold. There might be something you need to take a closer look at. We got a lot of cards that flipped in reverse. Flipped in the deck. And so I'm just kind of taking a quick look at those and turning them over. What's the 7 of Cups? 7 of Cups. I really wanted a particular card. What else? What's this Queen of Cups represent? I feel like Queen of Cups is you here, you know, the water signs rule over the cups. This is touching on trusting your own perception of things, taking control of something. This isn't very easy, but it's almost like it's related to the possibility of illusion, you know that feeling where we're like, man, I just feel like I need more information. You've got the Death card, the Emperor card, and here you are, my love, Scorpio, right? And this isn't easy, whatever you're doing, but you've got the strength to do it, because that's why we get the strength card. It's kind of like, hey, you might not have used this muscle for a while, but you do have this muscle, and you have the ability to work it out and be very strong here. And it has something to do with taking authority in an area. I need a little bit more information here, because there's something that's moving out of the picture. I think it's the indecision, the waffling back and forth. Some of you guys haven't even been waffling. It's something that's been very private for you. The Two of Swords is indecision. And why do we have this indecision? See that she's wearing a blindfold? That blindfold symbolizes the detachment from our intuition, that internal voice. It tells us what to do, right? And I think you're coming to an end of a period of time where you may have been overwhelmed by a scenario. And talk to me more about this Two of Swords. It's to do with a partnership. Now, this could be romantic, it can be any kind of partnership, but it is one that where the alignment is very important to you. And it's been out of alignment for a while, possibly. I think that you're letting go of the desire to control an outcome here. That's what we're letting go of. Because when we get the Death card, it's not literal death, very rarely literal death. It's actually talking about the death to an era, a chapter in life, or it can be a relationship in some cases. This doesn't say that a relationship is going away. It feels a lot more like it's related to this Emperor, the need to control a situation, even though it's with good intentions. This is not an egotistical, demonstrative control. This is truly, we as human beings, we would like all sorts of things to turn out well for us. So this is just kind of recognizing that, okay, this relationship, whether I like it or not, has been out of alignment for a while. And there's been kind of this back and forth indecision. You might have spent some time, Scorpio, questioning yourself and your own perception of reality. Like, is this an illusion? Am I making this up? What's going on here? And you have the strength to navigate this. And this is what the strength looks like. It looks like you can only do so much. At the end of the day, Scorpio, what would happen if you let go of your attachment to a specific outcome here? I think as humans, we can almost convince ourselves that the world will fall apart if we're not mentally and emotionally holding it together. And I think as another water baby, I'm a Pisces and I love all my Scorpio friends and family. My brother's a Scorpio. Dude, I think we do it without even realizing it. And the thing is, there's a talent in there. There's a beautiful gift that we possess to hold others, hold space for others. And in this case, though, I think there's almost this what if. What if, I mean, is it possible that you could let go of an outcome and this works out without you holding everything together in place, without it all falling on your shoulders? So I jumped over to this end. Let's walk ourselves back, okay? Thanks for bearing with me. There's just a natural flow to this, boo. All right, let's start with our first one. This is like, hey, you're well on your way. Remember that one? Back to the future. Back to the future, Scorpio. Why am I saying that? Justice card. Justice card. You might be, there's been, interesting. What's this Justice card real quick? What's this Justice card? Okay, thank you all. Okay, so this is a time of balancing. I feel like some of you guys are putting things in order, looking out at the future of your home, your family, your property. This could even have something to do with contracts and legalities and paperwork. But I think that you are going to have a certain amount of peace with the things that you can control, and you're focusing on the future to do that. This looks really good for you. The Six of Pentacles with the, I don't know why I'm smiling. I think I'm smiling. I'm laughing because you're thinking ahead. You're like one step ahead, I feel like. A lot of you guys are putting in place, putting in motion things that are going to secure you, because some of you feel like you are not sure what's going to happen next. So you need to at least have security that your future is going to give you a giant hug, that your property is going to be there, that you have put things in writing. But this has a bright feeling. This is not like a scary warning sign. This actually is just responsible. And I feel that you take a lot of enjoyment. Like the Nine of Cups energy has not popped out technically yet, but the energy is Nine of Cups. Like you're going to be giving yourself a pat on the back. So this is a rebalancing. And this is also a karmic card. The Justice card suggests that things that you're doing right now are proactive to make sure that things stay fair and balanced, that you're taken care of, that the people you love are taken care of. We do have the Three of Swords attached to the King of Cups. This very well because I'm using the same deck of cards. So there's only so many cups face cards that can come out. I think this is you. Unless you might be with another sensitive, intuitive sign. It could be another Scorpio or water baby. But the roles can be reversed. But either way, this is an individual who's experienced some heartache. And I think that there is something about making plans for the future and securing them, possibly even contractually, legally, small print paperwork way, is going to be kind of like a soothing balm on any heartache or any disappointments. Very specific, yeah? So let's open a new deck of cards. I want to ask about this awesome victory lap you're going to be taking, okay? One shuffle. Sorry for the loud shuffle. It's a big room. Has its own reverb. Six of Wands. What is the Six of Wands for my Scorpio? Okay. So you remember her? Blindfolded Sally? Blindfolded Sally came out again. So you are, despite the difficult decision that has been hovering in the back of your mind, you're going to have a great victory here. Well, isn't that a relief? Why? It opens up more questions, doesn't it? Why? What's this Two of... Why Sally? Oh, there's been some kind of deception. The Death card, you're getting some doubles. You're getting the Death card again, but in reverse. Why? So the Seven of Swords can be deception, inner and outer, meaning like somebody else could be pulling the wool across your eyes, or this is you pulling the wool across your eyes. So what is the Seven of Swords? Thank you. There's like this interesting cloud of non-committal energy. So that could be confusion. It could be, and it's like you're fighting through it. And there's a certain sense of like hangman energy here where it's like all you can do is kind of move through it with your best intentions. I think that's because it's not just your energy. You're working with somebody here. You're probably working with a partner or in a family dynamic or whatever it is. You have other energies you got to collaborate with. And so that clouds up the picture because I don't think there's maybe the straight shooter communication that you need, or there's other intentions that maybe nobody's talking about. We've got the Death card in reverse, which is kind of this, I feel like it's like, are you in or are you out? And that question doesn't only apply to you, Scorpio, but I feel like it applies to some other people around you. Are you in or are you out? Is this going? Is this staying? Was this changing? Whatever it is, it's another victory card. It's like, I think this is not letting something go. Tell me more about the Death card here, because it could move out of the picture, make space for new things, a rebirth occurs. But I feel like you're gaining the upper hand in an argument of some sort. And it doesn't have to be a verbal argument, but it's like feeling very justified and right about something. It's a victory for you. It's a victory for somebody else. We had the Strength. Oh no, the Empress card. I think you're covering your bases and making sure you're taken care of, because I think it makes you happy. I think you're okay. Sun card, Fool card, Five of Pentacles. Somebody kind of gets left out of this situation, I think. I feel like you're doing your due diligence. You're following your spidey sense. Your water baby intuition is really coming in handy here. You're staying one step ahead. I think you're getting detached from you're being encouraged to detach yourself from the results of something, acting on faith almost. But there's this brand new, a brand new start somewhere. What is going on? Coming out of heartbreak, you've got somebody coming towards you. You may know, you may not, but like it's not that Knight of Cups, somebody who wants to make an offer. It's based in emotion, and it's all about coming out of heartbreak. This could be an apology. This could be like, who knows? This could be somebody else that comes in, because you guys, I'm trying to think of all the different scenarios that goes with this meaning. This could be somebody else coming in that's like sweeps you off your feet, and it's like a healing balm. Let's find out a little bit more about this. Coming out of conflict. I think somebody's coming in to make amends. I think somebody has an apology to make. Question is, Scorpio, will you forgive them? Scorpio, you're very loyal. If somebody crosses you the wrong way, you never look back. Most of you. I kind of wish I had that superpower as a Pisces. My God. Pisces are always like, okay, come back on in. Knight of Swords. This person wants to get this thing off their chest. They need to talk to you. I think it's kind of weighing heavy on them. So how interesting. That was kind of an epic reading. I hope that was helpful. Like and subscribe and say hi and let us pray for you. Send you good juju. It helps us to help you, lifts us up to lift you up. Take good care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.